Good morning, beloved. Good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to connect with you. Wonderful to say hi. How are you? What's going on with you? Blessings, blessings, blessings unto you. For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. Let's make it do what it do. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, all right, then. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on, I can appreciate that. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road, yes, 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 let's make it do what it does. Let's make it do what it does. So blessings, 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 blessings unto you. So today this week we're talking about not taking things for granted, right? Not taking things for granted, making sure that we are aware and appreciative and just really alert about things that we every day get to do and maybe not think twice about it. But I had an experience this weekend that just reminded me to not take things for granted. Um, went to Aruba, had a good time. And but around Sunday, my back started feeling a little odd. And I'm like, it just felt like a kink or something that was there. And I'm just like, what is happening? And you know how it feels a little odd and you just need to stretch it out. And so it's kind of like what, but it wouldn't go. And then kind of more of my left side started feeling odd. And I'm like, what is happening? And so it was almost like a tingling sensation, like a that kind of a thing. And I um I um so we made it on home and then I just started kind of thinking about good morning, honey bun. I'm on, but I can't hear you. Don't know what's going on. Is it let me make sure that I'm my let me make sure it's not. Let me see if it's me. Uh See if my volume is off or something. Let me see. Is it me? Can we hear me? Let me see. Is it me? Can we hear me? Yeah, I think I can hear. I'm trying it on my other phone. Is it me? Can we hear me? Yeah, I think I can hear. I'm trying it on my other phone. Can we hear me? Yeah, I think I can. Not sure. Let's see if somebody else can hear me. It seems like we can hear. Um, hey, honey. Hopefully, someone else. Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in. Okay. All right, sounds good. I can hear you. Okay. All right. Hey, Pastor April. Good, good, good. So, great, great, great. Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So I go on and then I did notice a couple of bumps, right, in the spot. And then I looked in the mirror one day and there was a whole line of bumps. And I was like, I know exactly what that is. So it's shingles, right? I'd had them before. So I knew what it was. So I went on and took Grand Rising, Pastor, Grand Rising. So I went on and took myself to urgent care because it was in the evening, one evening, and things were closed, and so I went to an urgent care, and the doctor said, "Oh yeah," because he asked me what did I come in for. I said, "I believe I have shingles," and he said, "Oh yeah, your diagnosis is correct." And so he gave me medication and things like that. And so first day of medication, well, it was the evening, so I took the medication and went to sleep. Got up the next day and it was still feeling odd and awkward, but I was fine. I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. I was a little off on that day. But yesterday, ooh wee, when I tell you I was out of it. I was out of it. I could do nothing but what I biologically had to do. I couldn't when I said I when I it was a rough day. It was a rough day. Like I haven't had a day like that in years upon years. It was so rough that I didn't have the energy to like the TV was on when I lay down, and at so many point in times it was just noise and I wanted to cut it off. I didn't have the energy. Like I couldn't muster up the energy to cut it off. Like and I knew that my phone was I didn't know where my phone was. I thought it was laying in the bed with me and I wanted to pick it up to check it. But I couldn't make myself like do it yesterday. Oh my God, was a rough day. And then when I got up and I slept most of today. I don't think I got out of bed today until maybe about 3, maybe. Think about 3, 2 or 3 or something like that. And so and so with it, it just had me to really think about I am grateful every day. I really am. I'm grateful for everything that Papa does for me. But this week, I'm grateful for good health. This week, I am grateful for the ability to get up and move, to do things, to go places, to not be in pain, to not, you know, 'cause and so it's like I lost a day. And I didn't like because I won't ever look at it like that. But I mean, just mean from a practical stance, I had a lot scheduled that I wanted to do on Saturday. That I really needed to get done. There were some things I needed to do that I needed to take care of. And I wasn't able to do it. Literally. I was not all I could do was get up, use the bathroom, get back in the bed. That's it. All the symptoms except for blistering that they say you could possibly have with shingles, I had them all. And they all kind of culminated yesterday. And so today, y'all, this morning, I am grateful, beyond grateful for this body of mine that is in good health, for um recovery, for this amazing body that Papa has created, that is restorative, that it restores itself, that it heals itself. Thank you for the love. I'm so very grateful. And so it just reminded me to remind us to not take anything for granted, to not take anything for granted. I have not been knocked on my back in a long time. And literally not being able to get up except to use the bathroom. And that was a feat. I mean, that was a significant feat just to do that. And then to get back in the bed and just have, yes, I'm grateful you're okay too. Thank you, honey. Get back in the bed and like everything that they said, I looked at all. So there were some symptoms that only some people have with shingles. I had those too. I'm just like, whoa, okay. And so, some lessons that I learned. There were some things that I could have done on Thursday or Friday that I put off to Saturday. And they didn't get done until today. Once I got some energy back, there were things that I had put off. So that's one of my lessons. If you can do it now, don't put it off. Don't put it off. Even though you know you got Saturday coming and you know you got time. I wanted to kind of sit down with my feet up with my computer and do it. No, no, no. That's a lesson that I learned. That's one. And the other lesson that I learned is just to be more grateful. I mean, more grateful. And one of the symptoms that I had was just a headache that just would not go away. And I have a client who has a headache all the time. And you know, I'm a therapist, and so I help her with it. But now when I'm talking to her, I'm going to be talking to her from a totally different vantage point. Totally different. Because I can't imagine having to live like that all the time. That was so consuming, so consuming. Um, so yeah, y'all, I'm on this morning just to say, praise be to God, Jehovah Rapha, our healer, for him creating us in a way that our body rushes to heal itself, that it's always fighting, that it has its own immune system that is fighting. Oh, and then that's the other thing. So now I'm going to be more conscientious. Thank you for the love. I received that. I'm going to be much more conscientious about my immune system, because one of the things they say about shingles, once you have them, you can have them again. And I had it once before. But I'm going to be more conscientious now about it. Hey, Devera L. Robinson. So good to see you. Love you back. I'm going to be more conscientious about it because it says that, you know, it says that those who have a weakened immune system or whatever. Now, I don't know if that's the case or if it's just because I had them before that makes me sustainable. I don't know. But all I know is I'm taking the lesson and learning it and passing it along. Okay? Because Saturday was no fun at all. And it is such a weird feeling because my days are filled with all the things I love to do. All the things. I was talking to one of my clients, and he was like, something about being good to get away and something like that, and you know, rejuvenating. And I was like, I never have to go anywhere to get rejuvenated. Like the life I live is rejuvenating. Like I love that about my life. Like I don't have to go to an island or to a beach or to a, 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 a rocky hilly, you know, all the vacation spots we go. I mean, they're wonderful and everything. However, I am so grateful that I certainly have arrived at a place in my life that my life feels like a vacation. Like nothing that I do feels like work. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm in this chair a lot of hours a day servicing clients, but it never feels like work. And for that, I'm grateful. I am grateful, 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 grateful. And so, but my days are filled, okay? Because this brain is always, this soul is always seeking to bring something forth, right? My soul is always seeking to bring something forth. And so what happens then is I have full days, full days, y'all. And so for me to be not complete something in one day, that's a lot that didn't get completed. Okay. It's a lot. So I'm telling you, I done learned this lesson. I could have done some things, particularly my clinical notes. I could have done them on Thursday, like right after my clients. I could have, but sometimes I don't. And but I I try not to ever go over the timeline, right? Because we need to have them in within 24 hours. So I'm pretty much gonna have them in within the 24 hours. And then, so I was like, okay, Saturday, I'll be well within my 24. I'm good. Knocked down on her butt. Woo! It was rough. That's all I got to say. Is it was rough. And so this morning, didn't know if I was going or coming. Didn't know if I was going or coming. And so I still, like I said, I still slept a good portion of this day. But as the day went on, I got more and more of my stamina back, more and more feeling like I still feel the shingle patch, like it's on my back, under my left shoulder blade, kind of all around. And so I still feel that. I still feel it, right? But but uh but the headache pretty much is managed. Like it wasn't even manageable at first. That's managed. And what else did I have? I had fatigue. I was fatigued. What else is that? And of course it was itching and whew, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then I probably took too much medicine because then my stomach was hurting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But praise be to God, Jehovah Rapha. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. So I said all that to say, because I just assumed that I would have Saturday to do these things that I could have done on Thursday or Friday. That's the message that I'm giving. Like I just took it for granted. I just took it for granted that I would have Saturday to do these things. I had about 4 things that I intended to complete on Saturday. About 4. 4. Okay? 4 things that I intended to complete on Saturday. They didn't happen. They did not happen. I'm just saying. They didn't happen. And so I'm grateful to be live on here with you this morning. I am grateful to have experienced a healing and to be reminded how powerful and miraculous our body is, how miraculous it is. I am grateful to see the process and to learn the lessons and to be able to share them with you. To be able to share them with you, to say, beloved, don't take it for granted, whatever it is. Don't assume you're going to always have the chance. Don't assume you're going to always get there. Like if you got the chance now, take it now. If you've got the opportunity now, take it now. If it's available now, do it now. Cause that's the lesson that I done got as a result of Saturday. Ooh wee. And when I tell you I really needed to be doing some stuff that I didn't get to do. But we'll do what we can do. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We'll get the stuff done. We'll get caught up and all that kind of stuff. We'll be ready. Hey, for the class that starts. As a matter of fact, if you haven't signed up for the class, I don't even know what you're waiting on. If you haven't signed up for the class starts tomorrow, beloved. And I'm getting ready to put the link in here. This class begins tomorrow. And so you want to make sure that you are signed up for the course. It is going to be our last course of the year. And you don't want to miss it. Let me find y'all back here. You do not want to miss the course. And here is the link. And be sure to tell somebody to sign up for a course. It's going to help us to choose happier, to choose to live happier lives. You're going to have all kinds of tools and strategies and insights and wisdoms and accountability and motivation to help us to live happier lives. I've learned a lot in my research for this course about happier, and all those kinds of things. So I want to invite you on that journey. Make sure you sign up for it. You could do it in one payment, or 173, or two payments. Or if you need more than two payments, then just contact me and let me know that you still want to be in the course, but you need to work out the payments. We can do that. If you want the course, I want you to have it. Again, it's the last course of the year. I will not be teaching another course this year because I want to enjoy my holidays without the responsibility of teaching. So I'm glad y'all was on this morning to be with me, to walk with me, to pray with me, all those things. Make sure you spread the word about the course. And that's some other things I was going to do. Like I was going to spend some time on Saturday online inviting people and doing some other things, inviting people to the course. I didn't even get to do that. So y'all go and invite people for me. See if we can't make up for time that I would have maybe perhaps gotten by doing it on Saturday. It's quite a few things that I had intended to do on Saturday that didn't get done. But it's all good. It's all good, right? I believe that things are always working out for my good. I live from that vantage point that no matter what, things are working out for my good. I believe that. And so that helps me to live life fully and freely. All right, beloved, I love you. I value you. I appreciate you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, you know what? Me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. You and I gave up the right to not be amazing. You're amazing. I'm amazing. We're all amazing because we're created by the Master. All right. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.